Hello everyone, welcome to iExamBee. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. In this video, we are doing a discussion of the memory-based questions that appeared in the PFRDA Grade A research stream examination, which was held on 5th November. So this is going to be really helpful for all those students who wish to appear for this examination next year. You will get an idea as to what kind of questions came in the examination, what was the level of the exam, and how you can strategize your preparation for the next exam. And also this is very relevant for the students who will be appearing for the SEBI examination, which is upcoming, right? So because the syllabus for PFRD and SEBI research is almost similar, so yes, you can get an idea of the kind of questions that came in the examination for you, which will give you a good practice for your upcoming SEBI examination. So let's start the discussion. First question is that there was a straightforward question on the definition of national income, that how is it defined. So it's value of final goods and services produced by the domestic economy, and several other options were also given to you: GDP plus NFIA, GNP minus NFIA, value of intermediate goods, and so on. So the right answer is obviously answer A. Then there was again a straightforward question that equilibrium in goods market is given by what. So as we all know, it is given by the IS curve, the investment savings curve in the ISLM model, which gives equilibrium in the goods market, and it is a negatively sloping, downward sloping curve plotted on the income and interest rate plane. Then which of the following is a leakage from circular flow of income? So for circular flow of income shows that all the three methods of calculation of national income are the same, that is the product method is the same as expenditure method, and which is the same as the value added method. Through this circular flow of income, we know that. Now leakages are basically the non-consumption uses of income, like the savings, taxes and imports. So here the right answer is answer A, tax. Then the next question was again a definition question on how are public goods defined. So it is non-rival and non-excludable in nature, answer C. So the right answer is answer C. Now here some of the options might be different in the actual examination. Since this is a memory based question, we've tried to bring the questions and the options as close as possible with the actual examination that happened. Then the next question is that you were given a consumption function, the values might be different here, and from the consumption function you were asked to calculate the investment multiplier. So you know that the investment multiplier is given by 1 upon 1 minus MPC, the marginal propensity to consume. This gives you the multiplier value. Now MPC here is 0.75, as you can clearly see from the consumption function. So put the value of 0.75 here, you will get the value of multiplier to be equal to 4. Hence the right answer is option A. Next question was that which of the following is a monetary policy instrument. So again here the right answer is that reserve requirements is a monetary policy tool used to control the money supply in the economy. Then the next question is that if you were given the value of sum of square of difference between the ranks. Now this is a very important statement to note here. Sum of square of difference between the ranks. So D square, D is the difference between ranks and is square and sum. So you were given this value, summation D square, which is equal to 631. Now you have to calculate this Spearman rank correlation. So for this you should be aware that the formula used is 1 minus 6 summation D square upon N times N square minus 1. This is the formula to calculate Spearman rank correlation. So again, it's a numerical question, but it's a very straightforward question that was asked in the examination. So the right value would be here 0.12. You were given the summation D square value, and you also are given N equals to 15. So plug in the values and you get this answer. Then the next question was that which of the following statements are correct. So we know that there is a relationship between mean, median and mode, which is given by 3 median is equal to 2 mean plus mode. So now based on this relationship you have to pick the right statement here. So as you can clearly see that mode will be the difference between 3 median and 2 mean, right? So the right answer here is option A. Then the next question is that if the coefficient of variation is given to you 50% and standard deviation is 6, then what is the value of the mean? So again, this is a formula based question and it's a very direct formula. Coefficient of variation is given by standard deviation upon mean into 100. This is the formula for coefficient of variation. Now you have to plug in the values to find the value of mean, which is 1200 in this example. Now in the actual examination, the values that were given might be different, but just to illustrate the kind of question, we have taken up these values in this question. Then the next question was, how is mean deviation different from standard deviation? So here mean deviation is the formula uses modulus value, that is it ignores the sign of the deviations, that is the mean deviation is given by summation xi minus x bar modulus divided by n, right? This is mean deviation, so it is ignoring the signs of the deviations, that's why it's taking the modulus value, whereas standard deviation does not ignore the signs of the deviations. So the right option here would be answer A. Then which of the following is true regarding perfect competition? So here under perfect competition, we know that the marginal revenue and the average revenue are indicated by a common horizontal straight line, which is the price line. This is given by a horizontal line. MR is the same as the average revenue, which is this price line under perfect competition. There was some question on monopolistic competition feature as well. Some related statement was given and those two questions were clubbed in the examination. Then next question is that which of the following are Bretton Woods institutions? So IMF and World Bank are the Bretton Woods twins. So right answer is answer A here. Then what is the sign of one of the regression coefficients? If one of them is positive, then what is the sign of the other one? This is given. So we know that both of them always have the same sign. The answer is here B, positive. Now the next question is the range of the correlation coefficient is what? So the range of the correlation coefficient is between -1 to 1 always. Answer B, the range of correlation coefficient is between -1 to 1. It measures the strength of linear relationship between the two variables. And the next question is that which of the following is not one of the phases in the business cycle? So again here you can see that all these are the business cycle, but this is not the phase of business cycle. Hence the right answer is answer E, which is not the phase. Hyperinflation, which is not one of the phases in the business cycle. Then which of the following tests are not used generally? So mean square test is something that was given in one of the option. So this is not any standard test that is used in hypothesis testing. T-test, chi-square, z-test, all these are generally used in hypothesis testing. Now some other topics from which there were questions in the exam was primary market, then there were some questions on capital market, then you were given some instruments, financial instruments, and you were asked to identify whether they form part of capital market or money market or the secondary market. Then there was a question on cash reserve ratio, and another question was on asymmetric information and public goods, then the secondary market. So these were some of the areas from which questions came in the examination. So to summarize, questions were covered from almost all the topics that was given in the syllabus. So all the topics had almost equal weightage. It is not like that ISLM had greater weightage or some other topic had greater weightage. Every other topic was touched upon in the examination. Hence the coverage was extensively wide, and all the questions were mostly static in nature only, that is conceptual questions. So if you have conceptual clarity, then the examination level was easy to moderate level. And if you are aware that the last year the PFRDA examination cutoff for research paper was around 29 marks out of 100 for phase 1. Now since this year the examination was on easy to moderate lines, we can expect the cutoff to maybe go to 30s, early 30s. So it should stay somewhere around 29, but it may since the paper was really easy to moderate level, it might increase a little also, and could be seen in the early 30s as well. Hope you did well in the examination, and we've tried to summarize the questions that we were able to get in touch with. If you are aware of any other questions that came in the examination, please reply in the comments so that it can help future aspirants. And if you want to have any guidance regarding any of the regulatory body examination, you can always contact on this number, or you can also email at this email ID, or you can also visit our website if you have any other queries. Thank you.